I have never been close to anyone. I have never asked personal questions and have never sought with interest the story of others. Today that changes. I placed an advert that read free high-spec BMW to give away. Apply with your thoughts on what you would do if you had found out you had 6 months to live. The best 6 answers will be interviewed, and finally one winner will take the car. I picked 6 winners as followed. Dan, an out-of-work electrician. Melanie, a hairdresser. Mark, a landscape gardener. Kate, a mature student. Terry, an unemployed actor. Thomas, a priest. They will each recount their final 6-month story and bring me a personal item that has a story attached to it, and I will pick the best one. Dan, is it?
Yeah, you're John?
That's right.
Nice to meet you. Fucking cold out.
What you got for me?
3 generations it's been in my family.
And why are you giving it to me? I mean, a car you can replace, but this?
I have a son now, Cormac. And it's time the cycle was broke. 3 generations of abuse. See this?
Jesus Christ.
I was 5 years old, same age as Cormac. And I knocked over a glass of scotch that was beside where my dad was asleep in an armchair. It smashed to pieces and the scotch spilled on the floor. My dad woke up with bulging red eyes and sour breath. And I wasn't even afraid. I calmly stood up and went and got the golf club and brought it to him. And he duly obliged. Later on in life, I thought a lot about that moment. And what I figured out was that I did that because I assumed or thought that he was doing this to me out of affection. The only time he physically touched me was to beat me.
Jesus Christ. Is he still alive?
No. He had a heart attack while playing golf.
Jeez, that's gas.
Yeah. At his funeral, I sat in the church smiling. It was like a huge shadow had left me. And I kept singing that song, I can see clearly now, the rain has gone.
It's a great song. Ever miss him?
No. I got angry at my son one day and my first thought was to get that golf club. I didn't, but fuck, I was deeply ashamed that I even thought about it. The cycle has to be broken.
Fair play. And the 6 months?
I'd buy a camper van, throw the wife and child in, and I'd cram all the life lessons he needs to learn into that 6 months while travelling around Europe. I'd also find the most beautiful waterfall and make love to my wife while the water came down upon us.
It's been lovely to meet you, Dan. I've really enjoyed it. Thanks a lot, and I'll be in touch.
Thanks, John. The best of luck for the future.
Thank you. Melanie.
That's right. John, isn't it?
That's right.
I'm a bit nervous, sorry. I tend to laugh when I get nervous.
Why are you nervous?
It's a bit mad, this. Meeting a total stranger out in the middle of a beach.
You've nothing to worry about.
His name was Saul.
Are you Jewish?
No, I just like the name and the meaning. Saul was meant to be the saviour.
This baby saved you.
I had an abortion.
Christ.
Saul was the result of rape.
Christ.
I was in a residential centre. I'd been taken from my parents and one of the care workers raped me. It was in the papers at the time. I was referred to as Victim A. Raped twice, once by him and once by the state. My auntie got me out of the country so that I could have an abortion. I loved Saul, even if he was the result of a heinous act. I used to keep his picture on the pillow beside me while I was trying to go to sleep, and I'd tell him how much I loved him and how sorry I was that I couldn't bring him up. I'd tell him all my dreams and all my fears. We bonded still. I believe he's with me and that he looks out for me. He's my angel.
Christ. I can't take this.
I live in an apartment on the North Circular Road, and 3 years ago I got this new neighbour called Patrick. Patrick works as a butcher, and every day he used to cycle to Finglas on his bike. And for 3 months I never met him. I'd only hear the sounds of his bike, like the lock going on and off and the pedals, and this weird obsession he has at ringing the bell 3 times when he's leaving and when he comes back. Anyway, having taken a vow of celibacy, I didn't really think much of him until one day I didn't hear his bike, and I didn't hear it for a few days, and I missed it. Then one day there was a knock on the door, and it was Patrick. There was this gentle, tall figure of a man with these beautiful, tender eyes. Anyway, he told me that his bike had been stolen when he was visiting his parents, and he asked me if I'd seen anybody, but I hadn't. Anyway, so I told him I'd bring him to a bike shop where he could get a new bike. And we fell in love, and now I'm pregnant with his child. It's time for me to let go of Saul until we see each other in death.
It's truly beautiful, Melanie. And the 6 months?
I'd learn to forgive.
And I hope you do. You're the most remarkable person I've ever met, Melanie.
Thank you, John. God bless.
Thank you. I'll be in touch.
That you, my good man, John?
Well, I am John.
Oh, come on, Coley. Have this for you, comrade.
The fuck are these?
My tonsils, man.
That's a relief. Thought they were your balls.
May as well be, if truth be told.
They significant.
I was 17 and a handsome young buck, and was just given a part in Ballycasangel. Part that ultimately went to that bollocks Colin Farrell.
They picked you over Colin Farrell?
Yeah, comrade.
Jeez.
And then fate struck its cruel blow in the way of tonsillitis, and it's been a life of bedsits ever since.
Is that not more to do with lack of talent?
It was just one blow too many.
Why, did you have a rough upbringing?
Jesus, no. A great upbringing. Just that cruel bout of fate knocked me down. Couldn't find my way back up. Do you know what I mean?
Not really. I mean, isn't rejection par for the course in that industry?
Rejection. I could tell you all about rejection. It's a knife that's constantly been stuck in my back.
For fuck's sake, what have you done?
I'm an accountant by nature.
Fuck off, you bollocks.
I'm sensing some aggression. Did I do something wrong? I mean, what about the 6 months?
What would you do for the 6 months?
I would take loans out from everywhere.
and go on a rampage of drink, drugs and hookers.
That's it. Fuck off, De Niro. I'll be in touch.
Peace out, man.
Yeah. Kate, I take it.
Yeah. Hi, John.
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah.
Seem angry.
Oh, it's just this guy. He's a bit of a mentor, that's all.
I think I recognise him from somewhere.
It's not from TV anyway.
Anyway, here you go.
What's this? I didn't ask for money.
It's my last paycheck. I've had it wrapped up in cling film for 3 months now.
I'm still confused.
I was a prostitute.
Oh. Hope don't recognise my face, though.
No. Why, do you recognise me?
Christ, no. I was only joking.
Oh, I'm not good with faces. You probably recognise your cock before your face.
Nice imagery. How does one get into prostitution?
Had to feed my addiction.
Yeah, drugs are terrible.
Fuck off, no. Never done drugs. Fashion and makeup. Have expensive tastes.
And you've had enough?
What do you mean?
You're giving up.
Oh, yeah, no. I had this regular, his name was Mick, and seemingly he was in love with me. He was borrowing money to come to see me. I just thought he was rich. Anyway, I didn't see him for a while. I texted him, he was in hospital. People he owed money to had slashed his face. It's horrific. Anyway, when he got home, I nursed him, and we fell in love. Can you believe that? I don't care about expensive tastes anymore. My Mick makes me feel like a princess, even if I just had a shit.
It was nice up until then. And the 6 months?
I'd find Mick a new lover. God knows he would not be able to himself, bless him.
Very unselfish of you.
Love means caring.
Thanks a lot. I'll be in touch.
Hi, John.
John?
Mark. Take a seat.
Sorry.
You okay?
Last time I was here, it was very sad for me. I'm okay.
Take a cycle.
What is it?
Whiskey.
Thanks. Here you go.
You're getting divorced.
Was never married. Was engaged though. To Sebastian. A beautiful man. He was from Brazil.
And what happened?
He wanted to get married. But I wanted to wait till I was legally allowed to. I'm proud to be Irish. I think I should be entitled to that. So Sebastian, he wanted to go to Britain to do it. My principles got in the way, and he left.
Would you not have entered into a civil partnership until it became into law?
You know what it feels like to be seen as a second-class citizen? Have the basic right of marriage denied to you. For what? To preserve institutions that render who you are obscene and sinful and unnatural.
And so you let him go.
I let him go.
I think you made the right choice.
It was real love. He needed a visa to stay here in Ireland, and I know people hear that, they automatically judge. But I know it was real.
You're certain?
A week later, he was found dead. A ring was inside. A letter addressed to me. It was newly engraved. Forever together. Like I said, real love.
I can't take this.
I will never forgive him. He knows I would have come and got him when the time came.
And the 6 months?
I would chain myself to government buildings. I'd go on hunger strike till all was equal in marriage.
Thanks a lot, Mark. God bless. I'll be in touch. Priest.
Yes. John, is it?
That's right. I must say, I was surprised the priest wanted a BMW. Do you not take a vow of poverty or something?
No, that's the other grade. I'm just a bog standard priest. Saw your ad and thought you're affected, why not?
I don't have questions in the parish about this.
No, John, I intend to use it on my days off and have it parked off site as such. Then on my days off I can go rambling and just be a normal fella a few days a week.
Jesus, priest got days off.
Yeah, of course. I usually go down the country rambling. I like going to pubs and listening to music and having some crack and a few pints. You can't all be by cardinal sin.
Jesus, that's gas. What have you got for me?
It's a hunting knife.
Jesus.
You ever kill anything, John?
Fuck no.
When I was 14, I went camping with a few friends up there in the Wicklow Mountains, and we all decided we would kill an animal. And I killed a rabbit. Slit its neck and watched the life die from its poor eyes. It crippled me, John, and I went home and I cried for nearly a week. And I vowed that that rabbit would be my saviour, and I would devote my life to helping people and animals. And so I thought, what better way to do that than by joining the priesthood?
How's that going for you?
I love it, John. It's tough, I won't lie, and it's dying. But it has a beauty and humanity, and most priests are in it for the right reasons. So apart from being called a pedo every day, it's grand. Sure, it's understandable.
And you finished with this?
I am, as I'm sure the rabbit has forgiven me.
What about the 6 months?
I can drive you around for the 6 months, John, and be at your side.
I don't need that.
And what about your 6 months, John?
People, Father, people. I can live the most luxurious life and go travelling, die in the most beautiful places, see the most beautiful things, and enjoy the rest of the time I have here. But yet here I am on a beach in November in Dublin. I've always chased money, Father. My ex-fiancée, I left heartbroken and broken. She lost her baby, and I chased money instead of looking after her. And she left me.
Can you not find her and find peace and redemption while you still have time?
Oh, she's long gone. She's married now and has her own kids.
And what now?
I'm going for a swim, Father.
You'll catch your death out there.
That's the idea.
You ever heard the story of Orson in the Old Testament, John?
No.
Orson was visited by God and told that his time on earth was short, and he had two choices. Either he could be selfish and wallow, or he could help his fellow man in his short remaining time. So Orson, who was a keen herbalist at the time, studied combinations of herbs and cured at the time what was known as a terrible disease called ursicize. Ursicize was a plague with the potential to wipe out man, and this man Orson chose to battle it in his final days.
You're a lying bollocks, Father. I have a master's in theology.
It was worth a try.
I'm at peace with this, Father. I'm ready to take the anger, hurt, and disappointment of 6 people and drown them with me. The car is yours. I just need you to do one thing for me, Father. Can you do that?
I will, John, if you will pray with me for 1 minute in silence. I'm human first, John, but I'm a priest second.
I can do that, Father.
Are you ready, John?
I am, Father. There's an envelope. Contained the names of the other 5 people. The address and name my solicitor. My will, it's got €8 million. It's to be spread equal amongst the other 5. But more importantly, once a year you're to host a dinner and the other 5 will attend. And together they can find peace, hopefully, and they can help each other.
Peace be with you, John. Are you scared?
I'm not, Father. I feel for the first time in 15 years, I feel hopeful. I feel like taking people's miseries and drowning them will be my defining moment and my redemption. Just get up, Father. Walk away and don't look back.
God bless, John.